Hey folks, we're out here in the hayfield and we're doing something a little bit different today. We're harvesting wild mushrooms, puffballs to be exact. So I figured I'd make a video, show you what they look like, and show you kind of what to check for to see if they're good. And before you do this, if you don't know mushrooms, I'm not an expert on them, I just know a few of them. Always check with someone that knows, or get you a really good book. One I would recommend that I like, I'll show you, is the National Audubon Society Field Guide in North American Mushrooms. This is a very good book. It's laid out kind of crazy, but I mean it's got some really good detailed photos and directions on edibles and non-edibles, and you know, poisonous and how poisonous and where they're at and how to find them, and pretty good book. So always at least do that, or check with someone that does know, because if you don't know what you're eating, you could get really sick really quick. So I'm just going to show you the puffballs that I gather, and like I said, double check before you eat them, make sure, but we'll go over it and show you and how to check them. So for starters, we're out here, before I get too far, we're out here in this hayfield, and this is the second batch that has popped up. But here's kind of what they look like. Let me get a close-up here. There we go. I'll get my sunglasses off, I can see a little better. But they're just a nice little mushroom, and there's 2 or 3 kinds of them. Okay, and here's another problem you'll have with them. You got to catch them when they come up pretty early, because these bugs will absolutely love them. But I bet I can get my share out of it. And one way you check them, bear with me here. Alright, there's still quite a bit left. See how that's snow white? Get the bug out. But see how that's snow white in there? That is good. And what we'll do, we'll go back, we'll cut these with a knife and, you know, make slices out of this. And these are very, very good. These are awesome. We usually put a little salt on them, a little oil, and dry them and just kind of fry them. But I've also got my smoker, and I might try to smoke some of these. I've heard they're pretty good on the smoker. So like I said, just see that snow white, and you'll cut that part off that's good, and where these bugs are at, you don't touch that part, you cut around that. So we'll put them in there, and we'll hop back in the buggy. Over there by that cow there's some more, so hang on, we'll take a quick short ride and I'll show you some more here. Like I said, hang on, we'll turn it on here in just a second. You probably can't hear me anyway. Alright, I didn't have to go that far anyway. Here's another one. This one looks prime. Yeah, it's solid. You can hit the tops a little bit. Okay, this one might not be no good. Nope, absolutely no good. See how that is just green and rotten and no good. A little bit longer, it'll go to spore. This one's probably the same way. Yeah, it ain't no good. I can tell by squishing it. Yep, see, they're getting ready to spore. So, moving on. Oh, now. There's a little one hiding. Let's see what he looks like. Okay, now this one's in good shape. You can see the white, snow white and solid. That one's good. So, we'll save that. Like I said, don't mind the bugs, you'll just have to cut around them. But hey folks, one thing about this, it's free groceries. It's wild edibles, it's good, it ain't been sprayed with chemicals or nothing, you know. And they're tasty, I like them. So, we'll go check on some more. We'll start this buggy up and go for another round. Okay. And these are probably late. Like I said, this is the second run of these and it's kind of late. Yeah, they ain't no good. You can even tell the yellow stuff's coming out. And these have done went to spore. Here's what they look like when they dry up and spore out. They're just no good. I might not get many out of this batch, but you got to beat the bugs. You can tell that one ain't no good. But there's a lot of these out in this hayfield. If you get here early, you can find quite a few. Oh, looky here, looky here, looky here. Maybe we'll get some more. These are some young looking ones. Hopefully they ain't ate up yet. Ain't looking good. Nope, another garbage one. And nope, garbage. Like I said, boy, you gotta get here quick or the bugs will beat you to it. About like mulberries and everything else. Same thing with huckleberries. Okay. Oh, I made the cow move. Shame on me. Alright, here's another one that's done went out. Like I said, they're good if you can get to them in time. I see a bunch of them, but we're too late. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. I'll go and start digging a few up, and I'll cover this field and get what I can get. And when I get back to the house, I'll turn the camera back on and we'll start cutting and slicing a few of these, and you can see what they are. So I'll go through the scraps and find what I can, and I'll turn the camera back on when we get to the house. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, folks, we got a few, and we got them in. Mama's got the salt going in, just plain old salt. They'll get you some salt water and lay it in pretty thick, and soak your mushrooms a little bit. And what it'll do, it'll get rid of the bugs that's in it. Just drop them in like that. They'll float, but the bugs will come out. Get a view here, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll let them soak a while, and we'll get the bugs out. And I'll turn the camera back on when we get ready to slice them. So, like I said, when you get them and harvest them out of the wherever you're getting them, bring them in, put them in salt water, lay it in a lot of salt in it in your sink, and the bugs will come out of it. Give it a, what do you usually give it?
About 5 minutes or so.
Give it 10-15 minutes anyway, at least. But they'll come out, and then we'll cut them up and show you what they look like. So I'll turn the camera back on in a bit. Okay, folks, they've been soaking a while. Most of the bugs are out, so we're going to cut them up, slice them, and bag them. You can see them things are just absolutely meat. They are just solid, solid, solid. I'm slicing them up now. They are excellent, excellent. So that's pretty well the gist of it. We'll go ahead and get them sliced and everything, but you can just see, I mean, just beautiful. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, I mean, they're just solid, solid meat. So, we'll get them sliced up and everything, get them all done. And we'll kind of show you all that after we get done. So, I'll see you in a bit. Hey, folks, we got them all done. And like I said, you can see they are just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just solid white meat. Now that we got that done, we filled up this whole container out of just the few mushrooms I had. And what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to leave these in the ice box till we get back. But tonight for dinner, we'll fry some of these up and kind of show you that. And then we'll be back. So this evening when we start cooking them, I'll turn the camera back on. So see you in a bit. Hey, folks. We're back in the evening. Mama's gone about supper time. She had to make a quick run, but I started on these puffball mushrooms. And when you do these, I was going to make an egg wash, but our chicken's been slacking, so I didn't have none today. So what I did, I just took them and rolled them in some flour and put some spices in there. Do, you know, get you a breading mix or mix whatever you normally use for a fish fry or whatever. It'd be just fine. So, but we got the slices all battered up and the oil hot, and it is ready. So we'll start a cooking. Ain't much to it. They just, like anything else, you just fry them up. Let's go right along. So I'm not going to bore you with cooking every one of these little pieces, so I'll go ahead and cook these up, and when we get done I'll kind of show you how they look and everything, and once I get them plated I'll turn the camera back on and show you what they look like. Alright folks, there they are. Almost look like potato wedges, but they are good, I promise you. Maybe one ain't so piping hot, but these are awesome. So very, very good. Hopefully you can see me in the kitchen with the light, but these are awesome. Love them. We grab them every year, but always consult with someone that knows mushrooms, or get you a really good book like that one I showed in the previous clip, and double check. And mushrooms are like anything else. There's some people, the mushroom might not be poisonous, but you might be allergic to it. So if you've never ate it before, eat it with caution. Because I know some people can't eat white owls and wishies in my area where we're at that are allergic to them, and some people aren't. They're perfectly non-poisonous mushrooms, but there's still food allergies to worry about. So hopefully you like this video. Hopefully it'll help you get some free groceries. You know, we love them. We get them every year. So I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.